Hey guys, Black Rose here. Sorry it's been a bit. Um, um, a lot's been kind of happening in the real world. I won't bore you guys with details on that. Um, yeah, just kind of been a busy, crazy, holy cow kind of few weeks. Um, but yeah, luckily right now things are finally starting to calm down to where I feel like I can dedicate the time I want to doing video game playthroughs and the rest of my videos. Um, so um, I started up the game not realizing that it was going to throw me into kind of sort of a weird part of this game. So I do apologize about that. I swore that, I actually got past this part in our last playthrough, but apparently, according to the game, unless I didn't save it right, we did not get past this part. So if I'm replaying it, I do apologize, but I do need to get past this part in order to continue on to get to our next sort of step in the game. Right now, we're in the factory and at the point where I just dropped down from where our friend is hanging currently to avoid being caught by the guards. So my goal is to get past the two guards that are on top of that loft and just continue on until I get to the final stage of this part of the game. Um, I do know we're going to be picking up something here that we'll need towards the back part of the game. So, yeah, we'll just kind of jump back into it and try to get back on course. My goal is to try to get to the asylum. Um, I will forewarn you now. Um, Even though I've played this game dozens and dozens and dozens of times, like I mentioned in the last playthrough, once we get to the asylum, there are a few parts that happen that, even though I know they're coming, I know what they're going to do, I know how to get around it, it's still going to make me jump or say, holy crap, or, something like that. Um, so I apologize in advance for that. I'm not a huge scaredy cat, but I will say that stage of this game gets me pretty much every time. So let me stop rambling and let's get on with this. Whoop, I pressed the wrong button. Speaking of pressing wrong buttons, okay, let's see. Oh, there's a barrel there. I was like, why am I not? Okay. So when you're dealing with Glass and Thief, you want to move slowly, but not too slow. But if you like run over it while there's still awake guards up above you or anywhere near you, it will let them know you're around. So I am going to try my best to not let the guards know, hey, we're down here because we're trying to play. Oop, we're trying to play. Hey, I am not here. Uh, lockpick. Magnifying glass. Yay. Okay. Come on. Come on. Come on. Did I get past it? Yes. Okay, so that's where we're supposed to go, but from playing this before, I know if I don't take those 2 guards out while I'm here, they're going to be a pain in my side later. So we're just gonna keep pressing wrong buttons as I try to get reacquainted with how this game works. And I wonder if I have any. Whoops. Okay, that works. Let's see. Okay, that's how I get the fire wheel. Arrow wheel. Okay. Okay, it looks like we're good in terms of any other guards. It's just him. Get that light off. It is kind of pointless now that he's down for the count, but you never know. I just sometimes like to turn them off just because the lights do kind of annoy me in this game. Okay, come on. Okay, what did I just do? There we go. Get that. So I don't know if I'm repeating or not, so I apologize in advance if I am repeating, but obviously you get a lot of random notes and collectibles all throughout the game. I've never 100%ed this game before, so it's not a requirement for this game to get every nook and cranny thing that you find in every place. I know you get like a really cool movie at the end of the game if you do, but like I said, if you don't, it is not a big deal. I've beaten the game many times and never had an issue with completing the game storyline itself without getting all the little doodads we find throughout. I believe as I go, I pretty much get most of everything that we're supposed to be getting. Um, there's probably places um, like this little guy here where once you get the tool you need, you can get in there and actually get whatever's in there all throughout the city. And I just don't take the time to do it. I may try to see if I can actually get 100% on this game with you guys, but we'll see. Whoops. As I press 10 million wrong buttons. This is not a requirement to get past this point, but considering there's guards on the other side of that door, I really don't want to take the risk of stepping on that glass and them hearing me. They usually don't, but it depends on what path they're. Hey, we're gonna check this area out. Patrol is on as to if they're close enough to the door to where they will hear me if I'm not careful. And I keep pressing my buttons. Sorry, guys. I'm a little rusty with what buttons do what. So that right there is obviously a glass pitcher. If we were to knock that off, it would break and end up like this glass mess right here. And we really don't want to make more trouble for ourselves to try to get um, even more things we have to work around. I do know there's a way to get back in this building to get whatever's behind that crate or the fan vent shaft that we just went by that was locked because we don't have the right tool. I honestly can't remember if we get the tool we need in this building or if we get it afterwards, but basically where that leads you is under here. And basically all that's down here is like health stuff and maybe a few collectibles. If I can get it while we're in here, I'll go for it. If not, then it's not a big deal. Uh-oh. How about no? Okay. Ooh, that was glass. Okay. So I kind of moved over that a little quicker than I probably should have, but luckily it worked out in my favor to where it wasn't a big deal. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Just because. Come on, get up. Just because if he gets spotted, that'll create more problems. Whoops. Crap. Did he notice me? Okay. He came in our direction, but I don't think he realized that I knocked that guard out. Okay. I'm gonna get in here because I think he's coming. I know he makes a little bit of a loop before he comes back this way, but I'm not sure how long it takes him to get from A to B, so I'm gonna err on the side of caution and wait for him. That way I know how long I have to kind of do what I need to do. Here he comes now. I can hear him. So that was a very good example of what not to do. But when you've got some pent up anger and you know you can take them down, it's not the worst idea in the world. But you do need to keep in mind that the more guards you end up encountering like that, the more likely you're going to get caught. And the goal of this game is to literally not get caught. There's a gear. Yikes. Okay, interesting. Nice. So these are, of course, mannequins. We will be seeing them again fairly soon. These guys are not our friends at all at the asylum, and you'll see why once we get there. Okay. Ollie oxen free. Anybody in here? Hello? Okay. I know where we're supposed to go is back that way, so I want to try to explore this a little bit more just to see if I can um, find more stuff. Because I need to try to be a little bit better of actually roaming around to find what I need. So this little beauty that we're staring at is a little peephole. We're gonna have a lot of those throughout the game. Each one is different. There's some in the uh, bar that we're going to get to later that I'm probably not going to look through because, yeah, what they're doing is kind of self-explanatory by the noises. And I see an office. And there's the tool we need. And that's about it. Okay. So that's obviously where we need to go. Well, it's not where we want to go storyline wise, but I think it actually is because I don't think I can. I think that's locked on the other side because there's no door handle for it. Okay. Now where are we? Okay. That leads outside, so we don't want that door. Anyone who plays Thief that isn't really going by my walkthrough, I say don't do a lot of what I'm doing because I'm bad about avoiding the light. I'm hearing something. Is that a sleeping guard? Hold on, let me go see what's. Yep, it's a sleeping guard.
Give me a locked door, I'll show you an open one. I haven't seen this mechanism before, though. Must be a key to fit.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, before we got rudely interrupted, like I said, don't like overly get crazy with being in the light. I only do it here and there because I know where the next guards usually are, to where it's like, hey, we can get away with stuff. Let's see. It says we're full on that. Why not? Was it necessary to heal Garrett? No. Okay. Say hello to the key. Okay, I believe that leads to the office, which is, if this is angled towards that, that means we're almost done here. So I want to see if I can get in and see what's in that other room. I believe we should be good to kind of, that goes outside, kind of do our own thing. Just because I pretty much wiped out all the guards I could think of, could find. So we should be safe. Just as a heads up, we're about to get in a very interesting fight in that back room where we just left. So that's why it's like, okay, I want to make sure I got everything before we deal with that, because I really don't want to have to come back here. Hello. Okay. Okay.
We've taken more than 100 dead, David, last week. Tough to say. Blue flushed more shit out of the city than we watched. And the rich is starting to drop now, too. The general will be pleased with all the cleaning up we've been doing. Cleaning up. Right you are, sir. Good man. I'm sure those of us who do their jobs well and without question will be justly rewarded. Severe gouging of the eyes and ears, self-inflicted. Contusions around throats. Well done. You
Okay, I just did a big no, and why am I crouched? Get up. And take him down. Okay. And again, I'm just laying off some frustration, so disregard how crazy that got. Whoops. I want what you have. Okay, we have full inventory here. Coins. Book. This is why it is sometimes good to go ahead and get on top of stuff. There's some shiny things down there. I don't think stealth really matters at this point because I am pretty sure I just defeated all the guards that are down here. But it's still kind of fun to play target practice. Okay, we don't need that book. Nothing of value here, here. It was kind of ironic that we ended up finding the key right away. I forgot it was actually in that chest. And this just literally gets us back up here. Oh, there's something shiny over here. Gold scissors. So this is basically just refollowing the human line to whatever we're doing. Oh, and ironically, it actually gets us right back where we needed to be. That works. Because here's our knocked out guard. Alright, so from this point, we're basically going to try to get back on that conveyor system and then go deal with our lovely host. Which I wish I had some normal arrows to deal with, but I do not. So this is to follow the path of the dead, so that means we get back up on one of those hooks and go for a ride. So it's like, yay! We get to play We're Dead. Ooh, arrows. Blunt arrows, bowhead arrows, and water arrows. Awesome. I just wasted an arrow. Creepy. Hate those mannequins. And we've got everything else we need here, so on we go with the I'm pretending to be dead tour. Whee! And if I remember correctly, we pretty much ride this until we get to where it says we're heading. And then it'll have us drop off so that way when we get to whoever we're dealing with, it's not obvious we're we're after a weird ring that has something to do with what happened that night with Garrett and Aaron. So basically the reason we keep dropping off is because obviously we're not dead. And we're trying to figure out crap. Stepped on something. Figure out like what's going on with what you. The main villain in this part of the segment is now making his appearance because there's Cornelius right there, and he's going to be taking our ring, which leads to the office.
have on it? Nothing. Nothing. No, I was just going to get another body when you came in and took over. Yeah. I don't ask for much. Respect. Stiff drink. Gold. And for my men to do with their fucking toes. Put his body in the furnace. Check it for coin. No point in wasting a bullet. Robbing the dead of their valuables and their dignity. A thief-taker generally sees his own reputation. Time to start payback.
Okay, so that is our next opponent, which is going to make our exit even more fun. So we kind of get in a little tussle with him, but not right away. He went that way, I think. No, he went that way. Okay, so first.
General wanted that Reno right. What was that about? I'm not even.
And both of them are by the fireplace. Of course they are. Let's see if there's another way around. Over there. It's like you don't really need to worry about the guards by the furnace. At least take out the one that's by where I need to go. Oh boy. How many guards are there? Only seeing one, so. Okay, let's see if we can take this guy down. Yay. Get that one taken care of. Oh, come on. Thank you. Okay, so we do need to go back because there's really no way forward here, which is what I ran into the last time. So, same mistake, different layout, but I like to explore sometimes. Make the game more fun. Open and close. And open and close. Damn it. I'm trying to time that is never easy. Huh. Okay, here's another peephole. Okay, there's
too much to hope that he cleaned it, I suppose.
And this is, I believe, the same office we were looking into earlier. Okay. Into the vent we go. And whee! Plop. Okay. This is where things get interesting. So he's gonna come in.
Another of the Baron's improvements, perhaps. It'll crack like any other.
Inventory's full. I'm gonna go ahead and have Garrett heal and get full focus. Just because things are about to get really interesting really fast. So before we touch the ring.
I need that ring. Can't have Basil thinking I've lost my touch.
Okay, so he won't let you do anything with the door because that's our way out. We're probably going to have to come back and get whatever we left behind, because I know I left behind a few things in that one room that I could never figure out how to get to, so we'll be back. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I can remember. Match. Match.
Nobles never miss an opportunity to find their own purpose.
So for this part, you definitely want to get all the gold first, because once you get this ring, it's game on.
Cornelius.
And flashback.
Get this door open! Break it down if you have to! Stay! I have a ring and a new best friend. But it's not over until I get out of here.
Oh, come on. You don't want to take too long getting this open, because if you take too long, he'll get you. Okay, at this point, guards don't matter, just run. Nice miss, dude. Whee! Oh, come on.
Sounds like the general's men finally found the switch.
out we go. Crap. Get behind this. Get behind. The hardest part is getting out of here. Oh, crap. He found me. I was trying not to get caught. Ow. There's a door. Come on. Garrett, move. Yeah, I am not good at avoiding conflict. But luckily we made it out. Did we get everything? No. Yeah, we didn't do anything. The only collectible I found was one, so we'll definitely have to go back and try to find the other 4, but that'll be for another time. And we are back home. Woohoo. Because here's Garrett's bed. Okay.
The chest where I keep all my supplies. I should ready myself before I leave.
The only
I find things
collectible.
I want to keep. I can put them here. Right now, the only thing collecting here is dust. How long have I been away?
A while, Garrett. Looks like Basso has a new assignment for us. Alright. Is there anything in here we need? Not really. And since this is our hideout, I'm not going to worry too much about whatever's lit. It just seems interesting that we never put that fire out. Ooh.
Nothing changes hands in this city without Basso catching wind of it. He says it's a gift. In my line of work, I'm inclined to agree.
Someone wants to meet you.
Why me?
Oh, your jolly nature. Your engaging conversation. The guy you stole the ring for. You must impress them.
Who is he?
He's Orion. Well, the guy standing up against the Baron, sticking up for normal people like you and me. Well, me, anyway. He speaks a lot of sense. Fucking rarity in this place. He's down here helping the poor sluts who have to glue. It's nice to see someone putting their money where their mouth is. And, try not to be too, you. We need this. So,
It's good that you came here. You're a fan, aren't you?
with the little hand.
Yes. Well, you found my attention for now, at least.
Good.
Please. Walk with me. The Baron favors progress over pain. Metal and stone over flesh and blood. Look what has happened. I don't get involved in politics. Ah, yes. You pride yourself on being a loner. Do you really think you have no stake in this? It works for me. But for how long?
Garrett? Garrett, I'm slipping.
This is your city too? You passed out. Okay. Fine. What do you need from me? I require a book. It's the only one of its kind still known to exist. I'm told it is hidden somewhere in the House of Blossom. And Rocco is busy day and night, rich and famous. Discretion is the key. I don't normally hold this, but in times like these, men of politics dealing like French. Sounds about right. As right as a thief who steals for a good cause. I'll get you a book. You will be helping to secure a better future for everyone. Well, remember that. I never went there, but I know someone who did. Aaron.
Alright. So now we're pretty much going back down a little bit of memory lane into Aaron's hideout, which this leads to a brothel, as it were, in this day and time. This is the building that has peepholes. Whoops, guards. Yeah, that's right.
Who's there? Anyone? Appears to be nothing. newspaper. They're saying the livestock cull worked. Worked for killing all the animals, I suppose. The clue's still here. I'll read, but I can smell shit all the way from Dayport. Modern lights are giving me headaches. Christ, son. The star thought.
That leads to our hideout, so this must lead to where we need to go. Sorry if I'm not saying too much in this part, guys. I'm trying to see if I can remember how to get to where I'm trying to go. Because where I'm trying to go is all the way over there. There's guards and people everywhere. This is quite the drop. Okay. See a shiny. Ah, crap. Come on, Garrett, run. Okay. Just in time. Holy cow. And again, another pet example of how not to get caught by guards, because, yeah, that got rough. I had probably like 10 guards chasing me.
That Aaron used to call home. I should go take a look inside.
Yeah, and before we do that, Garrett, I'm at least going to get you healed up a little bit. Because, yeah, that was a definite my bad.
What you gonna do that for? Can't pay us if he's dead. My neck aches.
That was for the guy you killed. And that's for the guy you let him kill. Sorry, man. Okay. Now then. And here we go. Okay, now where am I going? That way? There's one thing I've learned in Thief is shortcuts are your friend, because not only do they lead to cool stuff you can collect sometimes, but it also means you're least likely to get caught. But this was not a shortcut. It was just literally access into a small little room where we got barely anything in it. What?
What's Lady Marigold doing wearing one of those snake bracelets? Don't she know it's cursed? The real question is, did she have it before or after her husband was penned in the dead book? Shh.
Found Aaron's hideout. And this is where we get to go down memory lane once again. Sorry guys, I have a needy cat. Just trying to get Random to pet her.
Come here. Come here.
This switch is practically invisible. I should keep an eye out for this. Aaron once told me she trapped and placed the stuff on the visitors. I'll need to step lightly.
Okay, I see a trap there. Must be Aaron's room. So this is the focus site for Thief. Anything red is obviously a trap. So we'll just have to deactivate it. And now we're safe. And this is our way up. Okay. Aaron really went all out. And now we're seeing things through the eyes of Aaron.
You've never been here before, have you? What's the matter, guys? Did I finally get the drop on you?
Now, what we're seeing here is kind of a hallucination, but kind of not at the same time. We're basically following Aaron's spirit.
Maybe this is where the dead went when they've got nowhere else to go. And now you're here. Are you dead, Garrett? Follow me to the truth. I've watched you. I've put you. We're so alike. Why do I even try? The world already has Garrett.
What do you want from me?
I want you to steal the key to the truth. It's from before I left home, before I became Aaron. But you have to find it yourself. Those are the rules.
Key to the truth to what?
Start looking. I'll tell you when you're close. You're close.
We're basically following the pictures to figure out what she wants to find. And where she puts them is in different places. And here's us.
It's almost as if Aaron wanted me to find something. I can't leave without checking.
Well, we found Aaron's room. As weird as that was.
What is this? And why did Aaron have it?
That's the medallion that we need for the book. Yay. Like she said, it's a key to the truth, and basically it's a key to the book the other guy wants us to find. And once we grab it, Garrett kind of realizes that the key, the medallion, or the ring, the medallion that we just got from Aaron's place, and the book were all essential to what led to the events of Garrett and Aaron ending up on that weird mission where they were doing a weird seance with a greenish crystal. Yeah, not to give away too many spoilers there, but yeah, basically we need to find the book, and it turns out, the guy who claims he's trying to save our world is just trying to, I believe, it's basically marked to essentially try to do it all over again, but do it right, I guess, is, I guess, a weird way to say it. Okay, coming up here did mean nothing. Okay. Whoops. Okay. I'm too far away for that. Got it. Crap. Not this again. It is pretty easy to outrun the guards when you need to. And I didn't want to get entangled in a mess that I got entangled in last time. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to bulk because I know Garrett can outrun him. Okay. Here's the red lights.
The entrance to the House of Blossoms must be nearby.
Okay. There it is.
Till you get money to get Edmund. So let's call it a... Sure, there's a cheap pinch company Aliens will put up with your behavior.
You're enjoying this far too much, girl.
No, Edmund. We're enjoying it just enough.
Here we go. So the House of Blossoms does give us more information that leads to the asylum. But yeah, this segment can take a little bit, so bear with me. Whoops. Sorry guys. I accidentally kicked the camera stand. Involuntary muscle twitches. Gotta love them. Anyway. Whoa. Stupid guards.
Again? We hope you don't expect me to assist. No, not at all, sir. Challenged to a duel by a drunk top. Mind your footing, sir. Keep close to my legs. Why you this man of Charlotte Cancer Hospital reputed a discreet location? This is days to shut away from prying eyes, sir. Yes, well, I'm certainly vain. What was that noise? I'm fairly sure I heard it as well. Get out of the shadows, will you?
Okay, that was an epic fail. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not the best at some of this stuff, but hey, at least I'm trying to have fun. The hard part is trying to keep up with those two so you know where you're going.
Sure. I don't know me for the history lesson. Also, I think it's off the wall and all there. Shit flows downstream, sir. Roars. Ears clutching at every sound. Is it safe? Better go see. If you've been invited to the house, you've nothing to fear. Must have had a bad bowl of soup. Now. No one's gorgeous than mine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, so find me. Sure. Boo. Just follow the rose petals. That's the trick to not losing your way, is just follow the rose petals.
I might be dressed in leather, but I don't think I'll pass as the cabaret act for the evening. I'll have to sneak inside. Unexpected. If I could just see your invitation. Oh, the invitation. Oh, yes, of course. I have it here on me.
Terrible around here. I think it's
The madam's chambers would be a good place to start. If I don't spoil the mood in here, I could fill my pockets too. I think I spotted my cousin.
You're so cruel. Tell me about your cousin.
This part of the game, as Garrett kind of explained pretty well earlier, you can go around the crap. Yeah. It is really hard for me not to get caught. I think what I might do off camera is at least get past this part to where it gets to what you guys would need to know. So I'm probably just going to call it here since I keep getting killed. So yeah, I think what I'm going to try to do is try to do that segment off camera until I get past the part where I keep getting killed and try to reach the next segment. If you guys do want me to play through all that again with you guys on camera, I am more than happy to do that. But for now, I think that's where I'm going to call it, just because, yeah, it's a complicated stage in this game, and when I played it the first several times, I had issues getting through it too, so it's not uncommon for me to have issues with this stage of the game. So yeah, I'll just call it here since I'm kind of getting a little frustrated with it. So I will see you guys on the next round. Bye!